Hello, everyone. Great afternoon, and welcome to Brewing Live, the daily community service of Decaf Coffee Republic that fills your digital cup with great stuff that matters because you and your life matters to us. So, Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of professional certified CACC life coaches and the coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. And we are located inside Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United States Capitolio, Pasig City. Our operation hours is from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So we are celebrating Vegan Month as we tie the knot of partnership with Vegan Essentials Inc. Each live cast for this month of March, we will be focusing on awareness for vegan as a lifestyle of choice so that you can advance in choosing a way of life that is not only healthy but promotes love, and safety for humans and animals too. So today is episode 618 and our live streaming is dubbed as Sustainability for Mental Fitness. So this live streaming is in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, and our intention as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and the people who matters to you. So shout out to our KAI vegan coaching community and to my fellow kindred coaches serving in this corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically with passion. So giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. So as you recognize the value that we provide as an organization, we truly appreciate receiving your stars and or your love gift through fund transfer. So just check the caption of this video for bank info and or our GCash account. We exist to help clients experience healing and breakthrough by providing a safe space for inspiration to begin with a cup of coffee and for transformation to happen through the platform of life coaching. So we are more than a traditional cafe that serves your favorite and classic comfort food like sausage platter, waffles, bagels, cakes, milkshakes, and coffee-based drinks. We help individuals to make a therapeutic lifestyle change with our line of plant-based meal, natural fruit juices, keto products, sugar replacement, and insulin, organic wine, and tea. And of course, we also offer plant-based meal plan. Ayan. So Decaf Coffee Republic is also the exclusive distributor of David's Fate Insulin Wine and Tea in the area of Mandaluyong and Parañaque. So our hashtag Save One campaign against diabetes is ongoing. And of course, we invite you to join us as our resellers and brand ambassadors to help raise awareness of sugar regulator products to help fight the debilitating symptoms and effects of diabetes. So please check our FB page for the menu of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks or connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to partner with Decaf Coffee Republic in advancing health and wellness in your space. So if you just joined us in, welcome and thank you for being here. Of course, feel free no to circulate the link of this video to invite your friends to watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment below and give them some shout out, thumbs up, encouragement, motivation, and of course, best you can just acknowledge and express gratitude. Yan. So as for me, let me give my shout out to fellow mental model collectors inside the Learning Society by Master Coach A. So if you are one person who desires to experience transformation in areas of health, wealth, and relationships, then I invite you to join us inside B Learning Society as one of the mental model collectors and with full, of course, no access pass to the monthly mental model masterclass of Master Coach A that is exclusive for B Learning Society members only. So B Learning Society is the tent maker of B Learning Homes for mental fitness. And on top of the food and beverage discount, we enjoy um, from Decaf Coffee Republic, no, and mental model collectors also benefit from 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So, if you want to know more information no, and how to register, then connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661. So, we are now diving into today's conversation. Ayan, nasa-excite na yung brain ko. Nauna na siya. So, sustainability for mental fitness. So, please do tag your friends, forward this video link, and invite others to join our conversation on radical healing. So, ayan na po ang aking fellow mental model collectors. Hello, Coach Lean. Hello, Master Coach Hasmin. And hello, Coach Dean. Ayan. So, sabi ni Coach Lean, glowing daw si Coach Candy Teng. Ako po si Coach Candy Teng. No? Glowing, and that is of course because I'm using no vegan essentials ink, soap, and moisturizer. So yan po yung partnership namin for this month. So just in case you're meeting me for the first time, so my name is Coach Candy Teng, or Life Coach Candy Teng. No, I am a professional certified CACC life and mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines, and I help mentally challenged individuals stuck in cycles of mental challenges and pain to take full control of their life towards healing and recovery. So just in case you are watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay and do send us message if you wish to connect with any points that resonates with you. And of course, you may find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay of all the episodes of Brewing Live in the caption of this video. So please do follow and subscribe on the channel so you'll be notified when new learning video becomes available. So again, no, you're going to talk about vegan lifestyle and minimalism, sustainability, of course, no. And of course, again, the topic is sustainability and your mental fitness. So when we talk about first, no, sustainability, what do you know about sustainability? Ano po ba yung pagkakaintindi nyo about sustainability? What does it mean for you? Like personally, what does it personally mean to you? And as you think, no, and as you type, as you share what sustainability is for you, I'll give you some trivia. Okay, so did you know that a million plastic bottles are thrown away every minute? So in other words, 5 million single-use plastic bottles are discarded every year. So, ganyan kadami. Hello, Coach Ma. Hello, Coach Lady Jed. So, that's according to a data no, from United Nations. And nag-forecast sila, no, which indicates that in our current situation with what is happening, no, and if it continues, no, by the year of 2050, so mga 27 years from now, wow, nagmat, okay. In the year of 2050, the oceans will be home to more plastic than fish. So in short, mas madami pa po ang plastic kaysa mga isda, okay? So with this in mind, no, and if we of course want to meet the needs of our current world population and guarantee, of course, not only our current need but the future generation, it's vital to promote sustainability. So, babalik tayo sa question na what is sustainability? What do you know about sustainability? Because before I dive into mental fitness, of course, and how sustainability is for your mental fitness, we have to first know what really is sustainability. Ano ba talaga si sustainability? Ano ba yung mga pinaglalaban ng mga eco or pro-environmentalist natin dyan. Because oftentimes, no, when you talk about sustainability, yan po yung alam natin, no, it's about the natural environment. So, ito na. So, sustainability actually consists no, of fulfilling the needs of our current generation without compromising the needs of future generation. And when you talk about sustainability, it is ensuring a balance. So, balance between economic growth, environmental care, and our social well-being. So tatlong factor po to when you talk about sustainability. It's always about economic growth, our environmental care, and our own social well-being. So it's more than just preserving the natural world. So hindi lang po talaga siya nakafocus sa nature, no? It's about again the natural world, its ecologies, no, and the ability of our country, of our nation, no, to grow. Okay, so the concept of sustainability is built on the notion that natural resources on earth are finite, and so supporting sustainable practices helps maintain a balance between environment, economy, and equity. So it's so etong movement, no, and the energy behind ensuring that earth, no, can continue to become or to be livable while we control and reduce our resource depletion kasi mabilis na po siya ngayon, no. So technically, when you talk about sustainability, people and business plays a fundamental role in fighting. Of course, ang pinakaalam natin and pinaka-obvious is climate change, no, and the driving measures, what we can do, no, to support sustainability. However, so again, as I repeat, sustainability just doesn't refer to the environment, diba? Okay, it needs to be implemented in many other way too. In this sense, it is important to know there are various forms of sustainability. So, ayan yung economic, ayan yung social well-being, and dito si environmental care. So, it is again a holistic approach. Hindi lang po siya puro environment. You have to know the connections of each, no, para ma-appreciate mo talaga si sustainability. So, here comes mental health or mental fitness. So, ano ngayon ang role of mental health in sustainable development or ang tinatawag po natin, no, is GSD or Global Sustainable Development. So yung United Nations, we have United Nations has Sustainable Development Goals or narinig nyo SDGs, no? And it serve actually as a blueprint, a shared blueprint for everyone, for the world, no? To create global action and create more just, equitable, and sustainable world. And mental health represents an important pillar in the SDG, no. So it is an important pillar in this effort because as the World Health Organization acknowledges, there can be no health or sustainable development without mental health. Ayan. So mental health is actually recognized in the SDG or Sustainable Development Goals as it relates to our own well-being, worker safety, housing, inclusivity, discrimination, and of course, climate change. So, yung connections nila, no, these connections actually recognize the burden of mental illness, and of course, how you take care of your mental health through mental fitness and the need to support mental health of all people as a priority for sustainable development. In short, for you to be able to practice sustainable living, no, you need to have a good sound of mind, so a good mental health. Okay, so the environment can actually influence, no, either positively or negatively a person's mental well-being. So tatanungin mo, no, pwede niyo tanungin, no, so ano po coach ang mauuna? Is it the environment? Is it sustainability or mental health or mental health then sustainability? So again, itong role ay interconnected. It's like when you ask that, no, parang you're asking chicken and egg. Ano ba talaga yung mauuna? It actually is very personal and it depends on a person. So mamaya-maya i-explain ko siya. No? So hello Kaichi, yan, you're here. Okay. So again, the environment can influence either positively or negatively a person's mental well-being. It actually influences us. And did you know that there is a recent study that showed the idea of living in the midst of climate crisis actually affects anxiety and depression levels. And the effect, no, of our changing climate creates economic uncertainty, job insecurity, extreme and volatile, of course, weather patterns, and of course, displacement. And all of this actually affect and influence our mental health. So whether nakatira ka, no, on land or at sea, Hello, Coach Colleen. Whether on land or on sea, no, our natural resources and the survival of the planet actually impacts people's health. And when we talk about people's health, hindi lang po siya our physical health. It also includes, of course, our mental health. And of course, people's health no will have consequences for their ability. Ito na, to manage the changes necessary for a more sustainable environment. So yung health nila, yung health natin, no, it impacts the way we see things, the way we think, no, and the way we nurture things, our capability to nurture, of course, our environment. So nandun po yung papasok si sustainability and your mental fitness or your mental health. So strengthening people and community resilience, including their mental health, because if just in case you don't know, no, mental health as well talks about the way we handle stress and respond to stress, the way we cope up with stress in life. So nandoon po nade-develop ang our resiliency no through our mental health. And of course, that is an important step toward ito gusto ni Coach Lynn, disaster risk reduction. Ayan. So hindi ka lang nandoon sa inaantay mo kung ano yung mangyayari, but nasa reduction ka, nandoon ka sa prevention stage even before it happens. You want to be able to reduce no that the effect of climate change, which again papasok siya sa sustainability. Okay, so natural and climate change related disasters actually have serious impact no, on our global health. And there is again a recent study that is examined that the mental health and functioning of people living in an area characterized by high risk for natural disasters and poverty shows results na elevated no ang rates of PTSD, somatic problems, functional impairment, depression and anxiety. So again, no, pag titingnan mo, oo. So when we don't take care of our nature, we don't work towards sustainable development, sustainability, no, or sustainable development goals, no. Technically, we affect the climate change, no. Nagkakaroon tayo ng climate change with the consequences, of course, of what the products that we use. Lahat po yan, from your personal products to cleaning products to the products you use at work, lahat po yan plays a role no in climate change. So the more that we use products and we don't care about sustainability, technically ang balik niyan sa atin because napapabilis natin yung mga natural disasters, yung mga weather and climate change. Ayan. So technically, yun po siya. So hindi by taking care no or being mindful of how we sustain planet Earth, we as well sustain our mental health. We also get the chance no and the ability to protect our mental health. And ito naman no, si financial stress. Let's talk about financial stress kasi 'di ba may economic growth, si sustainability. So when we talk about financial stress no, it is as well a strong predictor of mental health problems. So it illustrates no complexity of issues, 'di ba? Feeling mo pag may financial problem ka, nahihirapan ka, yan lumalabas po yung mga mental health issues natin. Okay? So that's why actually if you look at it no, yung UN, SDG of UN are all 17 po siya no. These are all interlinked and that the solution will actually require widespread partnerships and cooperation. That's why what we are doing here in Life Coach Philippines, in Decaf Coffee Republic, no, in Decaf Brewing Life in partnership with Life Coach Philippines, right now is partnering, of course, with Vegan Essentials Inc. No, who has that advocacy for sustainability because again we advocate again no mental health with mental fitness, holistic healing. And again, when we talk about holistic healing, hindi lang rin po to sa atin. It's not on our individual levels, no, but in the level of our community. So it's very important to bring awareness, okay? And of course, education. Ayan, si Coach Lynn sabi niya, yes to DRMM or disaster risk reduction and management. O, di ba? Sayang-saya si Coach Lynn dyan. So, yan, SDG 2030 yan. So, yan po yung basis ng ating sustainable development goals that I am actually talking. making a point on. Okay. So air pollution naman. Okay. So air pollution among other environmental threats is again, like I said, lahat siya interconnected with our health, no? It is particularly harmful for both our physical and mental health. And so when we talk about physical, syempre it creates damage no to our lungs and our heart. And syempre ibang function yan kasi magkakakabit yung organ natin. And of course, when that happens, no, mentally, of course, just in case you don't know, there is a link no between certain air pollutants and our mental illnesses such as depression, dementia, anxiety, and even suicide. So a good example of that no my fellow coaches have already talked about this no yung aerosol na ginagamit natin yung spray net, yung mga baygon na ginagamit niya natin sa bahay no 'di ba, it's used for like cockroaches, but did you know it has a very, very negative effect on your mental health, and it can trigger as well, and it can speed up the process of depression, dementia is actually 'di ba pag tumatanda ka diyan siya pumapasok, but it can speed up the process. Now if you have a mental health illness issue no, then technically you're doing more damage to your mental health through the product that you use. So you want to be able to become really mindful. That's why we promote vegan. When you talk about vegan, no, not everyone can claim they have vegan products, but yung products natin, the products that we carry, in Decaf Coffee Republic, lahat po is very intentional to be 100% natural, no, because pwedeng yung product is like yung tawag dito yung plant, it's sourced from plants, but the chemicals that they use to bind the ingredients no is actually chemicals, hindi siya plant based. So you have to really be intentional in ayan, looking into packaging 'no, hindi lang yung packaging but yung nakalagay ano ba yung mga ingredients. So ayan, so yun yung part natin. Bakit mo siya gagawin? It's for you. It's actually for you and for your mental health, and you want to make sure that you are still and will be mentally fit with everything no, with the products, starting with the products that you choose. So again, in air pollution no, the risk is especially high among young people living in urban areas, ayan. So medyo feeling young pa naman ako, joke lang 'to. Okay, so according to a recent study published by Psychiatry Research 'no, children actually become 3 to 4 times more likely to have depression 'no, at 18 if they have been exposed to dirtier air at age 12. So pag titingnan niyo po, it's a very, very holistic problem 'no, challenge po talaga siya. Especially if you see street children, 'di ba parang ano siya, it breaks your heart kasi, hindi naalagaan ng magulang, hinahayaan na nasa labas. Technically, it's creating nai-speed up po talaga yung pagkaroon na the possibility of having the mental illness. So, yan po siya. Now, let's talk about food, no? Yung food natin, oftentimes we don't know that it contains different chemicals, no? One of that is actually I talked about seafood. Seafood po and it's mercury and lead. Ayan, dyan po usually nandyan. And our even makeup, no? Yung makeup natin, especially lipstick, no? Contains lead. Ayan. So lead is a heavy metal, no? It is also a toxic to our nervous system. Okay? So even very low levels of lead concentration in our blood, pag na-absorb po yan ng blood natin, is associated with decreased intelligence. Nako, mahirap po yan. So decreased intelligence, behavioral difficulties, and learning problems in children. Again, babalik po yan sa start ng paggamit natin, being mindful of really, really, really what we choose to put on our body and what we digest and put inside our body. So sabi ni Coach Lady dyan, yes, naalala ko nung bata ako, hayaan lang outside para sa immune and bacteria. Ayan, 'di ba? Sabi nila, pag nasa labas ka, kumakain ka madumi, ganyan, mabibuild yung immune system mo. While it is true, no, actually, pinapabilis mo din po ang ah, pag-deteriorate ng inyong health. Okay? So again, I have discussed about air pollution and other environmental hazards. So you can see how it actually poses a threat no, to our mental health and healthy. Of course, environments can as well help us feel better in and even have a curative curative effect, no? So, pagpapansin niyo being around nature, 'di ba, may healing effect po siya kasi po talaga in molecular biology, meron po talaga siyang nire-release na very positive energy, no, or molecules. So it is very important na kung gusto mo din mag-heal, you want to take care better of your health, no, both physically and mentally, you want to be able to take care of Mother Earth. So kasama po dito kaya po din po may ano no electronic economic growth no kasi very important po ang ating government in playing a key role in tackling of course mental health crises by reducing air pollution, enhancing the availability or giving importance no to green spaces or establishing electric no and non-motorized transport initiative. Okay, so yan yung mga important roles ng government. But then again, government consists and comprises of people and can you can start it for yourself and for your community. Okay? So yun po yung kagandahan ng knowing and being educated about sustainability and about how it affects actually your health and your mental health. Again, I'd like to reiterate no, that mental health challenges associated with climate change will not be felt equally. Hindi po siya pantay-pantay because syempre iba-ibang areas, iba-ibang development ng countries, no? And certain groups actually are more vulnerable. For instance, a good example of this are farming communities kasi yung livelihood na yon is directly threatened by extreme weather. So, and especially no, indigenous community also face greater challenges from the disruption of the ecosystem and they rely of course no on their food, culture, and social ties. So yan po yung importansya ni sustainability. And if you look into it, syempre yung sa urban areas, they don't feel as much no yung effect of mental health but of ano technically weather or climate change but yun minention ko no yung our farmers and yung mga basic na nagsusupply sa atin ng mga food natin, di ba? So technically if we are not mindful with the products that we use, we get to affect no the weather or the climate change tapos ma-affect niya yung mga farmers natin, yung mental health nila, of course kasi nandyan po yung stress no when climate change happens, they can develop no mental illnesses, wala pong magpo-produce ng mga kailangan nating kainin. So again, it impacts us as well. Okay? So even ito no, a Center for Addictions and Mental Health may study, no, there is a published study or a research, no, that highlights the connection between housing, climate change, and even mental health. So pag titingnan mo siya, madami na po talagang research materials po talaga and study that actually aims no to educate us. So we want to be as well no do our part in educating ourselves and educating other people. And if you can share this to other people, then feel free to share the link. So again, increasing frequent extreme weather conditions and major weather events puts people vulnerable and at risk of serious mental illnesses. So increasing access again, kaya ito nilalaban natin no, increasing access to affordable and supportive um mental health no tawag dito mental health healing is very essential. Ayan. So the natural world again presents countless other health benefits. Okay. So pag titingnan mo talaga yung natural earth natin, we already have everything. Actually, mga plant-based natin, kaya natin pinopromote si plant-based. Kasi God is so awesome. Awesome talaga yung amazing po siya kung paano niya ginawa yung ecosystems ng world, no? Yung ecology, biology, buong ecosystem and how each living being no supports the ecosystem and paanong pag ina-adulterate natin yung process if like pag may na-endangered na species no or a kind of animal actually yung buong ecosystem nagbabago and it actually affects us. And of course, a good example of that yung forest, no? Right now, madami deplete, no? Forest can promote actually physical and mental well-being. It's as simple as yung forest, yung plants, ayan. So you really want to become mindful. So, syempre, pag sa generation natin nauubos na, kawawa naman po yung mga anak natin, yung mga apo natin. So, again, I got this from Master Coach Asmino. It marked on me that the resources that we are using now is hindi siya pamana. We didn't get it from the older generation, no, or the generations before us, but we actually borrow it for the future generation. So since hinihiram natin siya, no, if you borrow something, you want to really be responsible enough, you want to become a good steward, no, to be able to take care of it. Para pag ni-return mo siya sa next generation, hindi mo lang siya ni-return, di ba, na sira na, but it's good if we can return it na mas pinaganda pa natin siya. Okay? So again, climate change presents an unprecedented, no, and urgent threat to human health and survival, and it affects very much our mental health. So, bakit importante si mental fitness? Because you need mental fitness in order for you to be able to really change in terms of lifestyle, to be able to sustain, to maintain a sustainable living, no, and to be able to care for the environment, for the future generations, for other living beings. It actually requires mental fitness. Kasi yung mental health, it is a state. State yun. But you need mental fitness to achieve a great mental health. So ibababa natin. It is very important that we work on our mental fitness and see, no, how everything is just interconnected, so we can continue to work our mental fitness, so we can become mentally healthy to support the SDG and fight for the SDG, or again sustainable development goals. And again, as a professional, no, health professionals actually have a duty to advocate for mitigation, no, or to lessen climate change, because again, nakikita natin yung effect nito is not only on the physical level but on the mental health level as well. So ano to, it is the most responsible thing to do. So we have the duty to educate people about mental health effects of climate change and the psychology of climate change denial. Ibig sabihin, ano mangyayari sa atin pag dinenay natin ang importance ng sustainability, our environment, our economic growth, and our social well-being. Okay? So we act to provide education to prevent mental illness, build social capital, and of course, promote individual, social, and community resilience and mental well-being. And as life coaches know, of course, we empower people to manage, of course, and we encourage them to work on their mental fitness in order for them to become mentally well, so they can take care of themselves better, take care of people around them, and of course take care of the community, take care of the environment. So again, um eto po yung sustainability and your mental fitness, how it is very much interlinked. Okay, so again, the topic is sustainability for mental fitness. So if you just tune in and you want to know more, again, you want to know more, I encourage you to hashtag replay. Okay? So thank you for joining me today and supporting, of course, the advancement of mental fitness. So I would like to invite you to join us on floor for our face-to-face community event. So we have Nurturing Mondays, which is a walk along now with Coach Teen, and with Coach Tin as well, no, on Groove Tuesdays. It's all about, ay, sorry. On Monday, it's about Nurturing Mondays, okay? And we have Coach Tin. So you want to be able to walk along with Coach Tin. So si Coach Tin po on floor for the community events during Mondays, no? And on Tuesdays, we call it Groove Tuesday, and it's all about habits. And this is with Master Coach Jasmine. And we have Purpose Wednesday, or ako naman ang tawag ko doon, Purposeful Wednesday, because it's with Coach Rezzhel. So, a way in a day. And of course, every Thursday, we have Strengthening Thursday, which is Coaching for the Soul with Master Coach A. And on Saturday, we have Fab Saturday Open Mic with Coach Orville. And also no, we have Campfire at every 5 p.m. naman, so you can join us as well. So if you're interested as well, no, to become a professional service provider, either as a life coach or a mental health coach like us, then feel free to connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about actively co-create life coach certification program by Master Coach A. So we are now, of course, accepting application for mental health certification and internship program with limited slots. So make sure that you make the reservation with Coach Rezzhel. Again, veganism is a lifestyle, and we choose to stay cruel free and sustainable in our product choices, not only in food, but in what touches our skin. So join us back tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 619, Sustainable Living You and the Environment by Life Coach Lacey. So this is again Coach Candee Teng, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. And this is us in the Philippines. Bago ako magbabay, nakita ko si Ate Chai. Hello po, Ate Chai. So this is us in the Philippines. Love bam boom, love bam boom, love bam boom. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.